Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Trish McCarran with Designs of Distinction.
hey!
I'm early.
You are here early, and that's great. We can just get started and visit about what you're up to.
Oh, just keeping busy. It's just a crazy time of year, which I think is good. But then we have all these holidays going on and things close down and open back up. And
Yeah,
it's just a little weird.
it is. And,
Yeah.
and summer is flying by. This is the first day of July.
It is. I can't believe it. We're over halfway through the year, or right at halfway.
30 days away. 29 days away
Yeah,
from
well.
being... Oh, I guess we have 31 days in July, don't we?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
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 Anyway, we're
But
flying through
June's
summer.
done.
Yeah,
The first 6 months are over. I know.
that's crazy. And you have been busy the first 6 months,
I have.
as you mentioned. And
Yep.
I'm curious, you just mentioned off the air that you just completed an upholstery job.
I did, which I tell people I don't do big stuff, but I actually did a love seat for a camper. And the reason I did it is because the back came off separately, and I'm sure this is all done so they can get these pieces of furniture into the campers. But the back came off, so I was able to upholster that separately and then do the cushions separately. And the box part of it, which held a sofa bed, I told her, I said, I won't even try to do anything with that mechanism in. So her son took the mechanism out, and they brought me basically a box, the arms, the front, and the back. And we unupholstered it, and she helped me do that part of it with the all the staples, because God knows there was a lot. And got it upholstered with some nice fabric. I think it's going to hold up really well for her. But we went from, it was that bonded leather stuff that, the backing is polyester, so it stretches. The front is this thin layer of leather, whatever you want. I'm not sure really what it is, but it flakes off. And she just was, and you couldn't find anything to fit there with a hide-a-bed in it. We tried. Both family, we went in and we looked at all the catalogs. We could not find a love seat pretty much to those dimensions. So she said, if, kept asking me if I was willing to try it, and I said, sure. So
You made it.
it's done, waiting for her to pick up, and then they can reassemble the hide-a-bed part.
Yeah.
I'm not involved in that one.
That's one of the things I think you've made clear, recliners and those sorts
yeah,
of
I
things with
don't- yeah.
mechanisms. You're
Yeah.
not...
I'm not equipped for it. And
Right.
I'm not, it's like even flipping this big box over once it got put back together was, that was enough.
Yeah.
My work table's much higher than an upholstery type, business table. But, it got done, and I'm happy it's done. And I rebuilt the cushions. We made them unattached, so everything's flippable, and she can take the covers off and do all that fun stuff. So
I didn't know, Brent, did you know, that there's love seats in campers? Now, I guess going camping is romantic. And,
I think it's just the size.
I was just going
Oh.
to say, probably
Yeah.
a full-size couch
Yeah.
wouldn't
Okay.
fit as good as a love seat.
I thought
Especially-
maybe
yeah.
there would be nothing wrong with sitting in a love seat in a camper and holding hands.
True,
That
yeah,
would
absolutely.
Be good, but then you have recliners or other chairs, and it's just like, that's why when you look at this little camper box thing and it says sleeps 8, And you stand there and look at it and think, I would not want 8 of my best friends in there.
That's true.
Way too small.
That's very true. Good example, though, of how you'll visit with your customer and you're always straight up and honest. I can do this and make it work. If you'll help me with this,
Right.
we can get it done. Or there might be a time where, with bigger furniture and recliners and couches, you don't do those.
Yep. Nope.
So you have that aspect of your business. And then, of course, the windows.
Yes, the windows. They're, there's windows,
Lots of windows
which is a good thing.
and lots of different things to put on the windows, right?
I've gotten, I think, the Vegas job that I'm working on, I will have 28 soft window treatments that I will get done hopefully by. She has a deadline basically of fall, but I'm like, I want them done by August or September. So
28 windows.
yes,
And I hate to ask this question, but how high are they? Are they?
they're not bad.
Not too
they're
bad?
they're most of them I can use a small step ladder and get to. And I was just out there. That's why I wasn't here 2 weeks ago. I flew out on Tuesday morning and came back Wednesday night.
That's where you were.
Put up wood blinds and some rehung a bunch of stuff that had come down for the renovation. So that's what I did for. Yeah.
Yep. So you didn't play blackjack then?
No, I didn't. I didn't even look at a casino. I didn't even see any kind of gambling machine. I didn't. I got there. We picked up the shades, installed them, and put up a bunch of temporary shades for the 28 other windows.
Wow. That's
So-
a big job.
It is, and it's all actual, fabrication. It's not there. Once those wood blinds went up, then everything else is things I created and I'm gonna make, and took out mock-ups for her so she could see those, and signed off on everything, and now it's just getting them made.
And here's the other side of the story with Trish is that she'll do one window.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
one.
You don't have to have 28 windows
No.
for you to be there to help them out, right?
No, just one is, we can do one.
Or one at a time. I know you work with people's budget. If they
Yeah.
do a living room and there's 2 or 3 windows, you could do that. Later, do the kitchen.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm not, it's, I get it. It's an investment, and, it's just like furniture. You can get things to get you by, but then there are things that will last you quite a while, and the warranty's there. So if anything gives out or a cord breaks, I just had one that shipped back to Vegas and got reworked for me, and it was under warranty. So the only cost was the shipping.
Great, yeah.
And I found a great shipping site, so I am very happy. My shipping cost to send a shade went from 48 to 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So
That's good
yeah,
for everybody.
It is.
Yeah.
So it helps.
So you're on the road a lot. That's obvious. Vegas, Mullen, Burwell.
You name it, I go.
And that means that you take your cell phone with you, your phone, and
And my
that's
watch.
and your watch, and people can contact you most any time during regular business hours,
Yep,
and that's the best way, right?
it is. Even at night, it's fine. I go to do not disturb at a certain point. But yeah, my number is 308-870-3677.
And Designs of Distinction, also located in the Bow Family Flooring Building,
Yes.
downtown Broken Bow.
Yep, in the southwest corner.
Nice
But
space.
Ron or whoever's there, they know where I am.
I'm just feeling today like we're not going to charge Ron extra for mentioning the business name.
You're so good. That's nice. I'll let him know. He'll be
Would you-
happy.
Yeah. I want him, I see him at the post office once in a while, and I want to remain on good terms.
Yeah.
Yes, he has a certain time he goes there.
Yeah,
Because we all know that the time to get mail out on a certain day has changed.
it has.
So,
It
yeah.
has.
So,
But it's always good to see him, and you guys got a great relationship. They welcome you from across the street.
yep,
I
it's
suppose.
been wonderful, and I love just doing everything I do. I enjoy the furniture side of it, and just seeing everything, and it's wonderful.
It all fits together really
It
well.
does.
Yeah.
It does.
All right.
We have a
So
good time.
Are you going to go hit the golf ball, or what's up?
I am, and then I've got 4 appointments the rest of the day, so I'll be out and about.
Well, enjoy your golf. Brent golfed pretty well at the Rotary.
I know.
9-hole
I
tournament.
heard you all had a great time.
We had a
I
great
was
time.
working.
Jeremy and I really stunk it up.
They're a little hard on themselves.
Oh,
They didn't play as bad as they think they did.
Oh,
Well, the fact is that when Jeremy and I play, you don't call it a drive, you call it a dribble.
Well,
as long as it goes forward.
yes.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't go forward very far. Trish. Well, enjoy your morning, and thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
in today.
Thanks for letting me come in early.
You
I
bet.
appreciate it.
Anytime.
Okay. Talk to y'all later.
You bet. We're going to play Mind Match here this morning, and one of the consolation prize will be a Runza prize, as it's Wednesday, right?
Yep, pig in a blanket
Pig in a
day.
blanket day. So if our contestant doesn't win the $450, they will win a Runza treat. So stay tuned. We're going to hear from Runza and Rod's Body, and we'll get set up for the Mind Match.
Don't know what I do without them. They're awesome.
On KCNI KBBN.
Chad's at Runza.
Post-workout fuel.
Then you want the Cobb salad.
It got protein?
44 grams of it.
Ha, respect.
Popcorn chicken, crumbled bacon, hard-boiled egg, tomatoes, cheddar,
For the gains.
and a side of Runza homemade ranch.
For the soul.
Try Runza's Cobb salad, available for a limited time. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day at your Broken Bow Runza.
Tree branches, hail, shopping carts, the little kid in the car next to you kicking the door open. They're all the enemy of your ride. When dings, dents, and worse happen, your friend is Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow. They pride themselves on giving their customers a comfortable experience. From that first conversation, looking over the damage, to rolling out of their lot with your ride looking brand new. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve west of Broken Bow. Go see them for a free estimate. 7:43, couple minutes away from Mind Match. Want to remind you before we get into the contest, which by the way is going to be worth $450. Sumner having their celebration this holiday weekend, as they'll put on a big show, and we're going to be having a show from Tubbs Pub in Sumner today in the 9 o'clock hour, so you can learn more about all the things happening in Sumner this 4th of July weekend. So stick around for that. Jeremy will be taking care of that for us today, so they'll be taking off in a little while to go down. I highly suggest breakfast while they're there.
Food any time of the day at Tubbs, I would suggest. Yes.
They know how to roll over their eggs there, and I would recommend that they have a little breakfast. I think when I used to go down there, I always made sure I had breakfast right after the show. Yeah.
Nice.
Sit there and enjoy bacon and eggs.
Yep.
Wow. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
It does sound very good.
All right, we're going to switch seats.
Okay.
We got 60 seconds to do it.
Oh, wow. Okay, here we go.
So here we go.
Rise and shine.
All right.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
As America celebrates 250 years, we are celebrating the people who make our communities great. It's Red, White, and You.
We're recognizing local legends, including individuals, teachers, volunteers, first responders, businesses, organizations, and groups who make a difference right here at home.
If you know someone who deserves to be recognized, nominate them today. Visit the contests page at sandhillsexpress.com and tell us about them. Red, White, and You is brought to you by
Cobblestone Hotel and One Box Convention Center, Moshka's Building Center, Agland ATV, Govier Brothers Mortuary, Bow Family Furniture, Trotter Service and Trotter's Woe & Co., and AgriBest Feeds.
Nebraska State Bank invites you to capture the beauty right outside your door. Introducing Nature's Full Spectrum Photo Contest. From Memorial Day through 4th of July, submit your best photo taken right here in the county, no matter what season they were captured. Winning photos earn $100, chosen by a committee of Nebraska State Bank employees. Visit nesb.bank or stop by your local NSB branch to get started. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
It's time for Mind Match on The Breakfast Show. We've got a contestant on the line, ready to answer 5 opinion-based questions. Their goal? Match at least 3 answers with the person we recorded before the show to win the growing cash jackpot. No right or wrong answers, just thinking alike. Let's see if their minds are in sync this morning.
All right, time to play Mind Match. It's Wednesday morning, and boy, the cash jackpot is worth a lot of money. Dawn is on the phone with us, and she is going to play for $450. Dawn, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. Great.
Are you ready to do this?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to ask you 5 different questions, and we have asked these 5 questions also to Christy Wells of KCNI KBBN. So your job, Dawn, is to match Christy's answers on at least 3 of the 5 questions, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go with question number 1. How many days in a typical week do you drink milk?
1.
1 time. All right, let's see what Christy had to say.
Question 1. How many days in a typical week do you drink milk?
1.
Oh, my. Wow, Dawn, you're off to a great start. You have matched Christy on question number 1. All right, so we'll mark that down. Here we go with question number 2. Okay, Dawn, when someone says, "I'll be ready in a minute," how many minutes do you actually expect that to mean?
5.
5 minutes. All right. Dawn's answer is 5. Let's see what Christy said.
Question 2. When someone says, "I'll be ready in a minute," how many minutes do you actually expect that to mean?
3.
Oh, 3. Oh, okay. Well, you were close, Dawn, but we missed question number 2, but you're still in a great spot. You've got 1 match. Let's see what happens with question number 3. All right, how many days of eating leftovers before you want something different?
2.
2 days. All right, let's see what Christy said.
Question 3. How many days of eating leftovers before you want something different?
2.
Oh, Dawn, this is getting exciting. Okay, so of the first 3 questions we've asked, you've matched Christy on 2. So you'd need just 1 more match to win the $450. Here we go with question number 4. What is the best flavor of potato chips?
Barbecue.
Barbecue. All right. Well, let's see if Christy said barbecue. Here we go.
Question 4. What is the best flavor of potato chip?
Barbecue.
Oh, my!
We have a mind match winner!
Dawn, you won!
Wow.
Oh, man, that is awesome. Well, Dawn, you have just become $450 richer. How does that feel?
Great.
All right, we did have one other question. I'm going to ask it to you, and we're going to see if you could match Christy on this one. It was a fill in the blank, and it was paper blank. What would you have said? What was it?
Plate.
Paper plate. Okay. Well, let's just see what Christy said.
Fill in the blank question. paper blank.
Clip.
Oh, paper
clip. Yeah.
There you go. But you know what? That doesn't matter, Dawn, because you're a winner. So congratulations. $450 is going to go your way. So in a couple of days, just come on out to the radio station and we'll have your prize money ready to hand over to you, okay?
Great. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for playing, Dawn. We appreciate it.
You know, I looked the questions over here this morning, and I really thought this was going to be a tough one to get 3 matches on, but Don didn't have any trouble at all.
No trouble at all. That was great.
Wow. The one I thought would probably trip someone up would be how many days in a typical week do you drink milk?
Yeah. So what would you have answered there? My answer would have been 0. I don't drink milk.
I think 3, maybe.
3? Yeah.
Yeah. Usually, a few times a week, but yeah, I think some people have it 7 days a week.
Oh, for sure.
And some people don't like it at all, like yourself. So
yeah.
Congratulations, Don. Let's thank our sponsors, the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. And the Garden Center reminds you there's still plenty of summer left to enjoy in your yard and in your garden, of course. And if you have time to plant a tree, you will be rewarded with shade in the future. And they have a wonderful selection of trees. If you've been waiting for, maybe a good time to do this, as long as you can get water to the trees, you can plant them anytime. And if you're wanting more shade, color, or privacy around your home, you'll want to check out their selection. Plus, you'll find a beautiful selection of flowers, unique yard art, decorative pottery, and that quality patio furniture that's made for Nebraska living. Stop by 500 Thelma Street, just 1 block south of Highway 2. They are open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2. The Garden Center, your local destination for outdoor living. The Gateway Motors have been busy. Every once in a while, it'll pop up on your Facebook. You'll see somebody who just bought a new car or a used car smiling because they got a good deal. And Gateway in Broken Bow is ready to get you on the road for life. They will help you find the car that you want if they don't have it on the lot. If they have it on the lot, they'll get you shined up and ready to go. Don't worry, when you buy a car at Gateway, it's always full of gas when you pull off the lot. And they have some very good, deals like the green tag specials, just $299 down, $299 a month on select vehicles with qualifying lifetime powertrain coverages. And don't forget about their options for windshield protection and also the interior and exterior coating that protects your paint seats and keeps your ride looking like new. I was going down the roadway with a buddy the other day. It was raining, and they had their windshield coated, and it really makes a difference for visibility as well. So talk to them about that at Gateway Motors. You'll find them on Facebook. You'll find them on Highway 2, East Broken Bow.
All right. Thanks, Dave, and thank you to our sponsors. And congratulations, Dawn. She is the winner of Mind Match and wins the cash jackpot prize of $450.
That's this week's Mind Match. Want a shot at matching minds and winning the cash? Get yourself in the contestant pool now. Head to sandhillsexpress.com. Click the contests button on the homepage and sign up. We could be calling you next to play Mind Match on The Breakfast Show.
Head to Myrna for their annual Heritage Days celebration. The fun kicks off Thursday, July 2nd at 6 p.m. with the Little Miss Heritage Days pageant. Saturday, the 4th of July parade starts at 10 with the theme Made in the USA. After the parade, Main Street will host an escape room, axe throwing, inflatables, water activities, bike races, and more. At 11:30, take part in the pedal tractor pull at the city park and the ping pong drop at 3:30. Finally, Sunday hosts an exciting new activity, the Amazing Race Road Rally, starting at 1 from the Myrna Park. For a full schedule, visit the Myrna Heritage Days Facebook page.
Did you just finish your big landscape project but unable to stand up straight to enjoy it? Team Physical Therapy can help. 872-5111. Did you slide into second but unable to make it home due to a sprained ankle or pulled muscle? Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111, or check out one of our locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Gothenburg, or Callaway. Don't let that back, neck, shoulder, or leg pain limit you.
Give Team Physical Therapy a call, 872-5111.
Funplex on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and Fred Snyder is celebrating his birthday today. Singer of the B-52s, or at least one of the singers, with lots of songs like Funplex and Love Shack and all those fun songs that they put out. He is celebrating his birthday today. If you're celebrating a birthday here on this first day of July, happy birthday to you. Hope you have a great day. Stay cool. Larry Bauer is listening this morning from down in Arizona.
Ah.
And he said, good morning, guys. We had a cold wave yesterday. Temp was only 102.
Oh, okay. That's a dry heat.
Yeah. Now, Larry, if you really want to, and you know this, Larry, if you're still listening, you know that there are different kinds of heat. There's dry heat, and then there's more humidity, can make it seem warmer. So if you want to get warmed up from that cold weather, Larry, we were in Omaha this past weekend at the convention.
Oh, yes.
Special meeting. And I think the heat index was 106.
Was it really?
Yeah. Yeah, it felt like 106.
Yeah. We were actually in we were in Omaha the day before on Saturday, and it was gorgeous. And then it
heated up, didn't it?
cranked up the heat on Sunday.
It's that time of year. It's
It
4th
is.
of July's coming.
It is. Man,
Yeah.
can you believe that? 4th of July.
Well, I can believe it because there's people with their fireworks reminding us each and every night.
There is that. Yeah, the neighborhood's been lively and loud.
You know, when they used to call them firecrackers and it was kind of a crackly sound, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
Now your windows shake.
Yep.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Yeah, they've grown.
They
Larger.
have.
Yeah. Be careful out there.
Yes.
And it is drier than it was, especially now that we've had this heat. We had a little 200s here the other day in the immediate area of our studios. Now, I'm not sure what's going on out across our listening area, so we'll still want to be careful about fire. Always, shingles on houses can light up.
Yeah.
Don't need that. All right, Brent, it's 8 o'clock. That means it's news time.
Okay.
Then we're going to do a lot of things.
All right, yes. We're going to get serious.
Well, maybe. Anyway, got a lot of things to do.
All right.
News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. A major heat dome's impacting millions this week in the eastern half of the U.S. The Supreme Court will decide whether AR-15 and similar rifles are protected by the Second Amendment. The Supreme Court wrapped up its current term with several major decisions Tuesday. House Speaker Mike Johnson reacted to the decision of maintaining birthright citizenship by the court during a House GOP press conference.
I'm very disappointed in that outcome. I think it subjects the country to serious challenges going forward, and we'll have to deal with it as Congress.
Dementia costs in the U.S. are expected to surpass $800 billion this year. The Mega Millions jackpot is rolling over again. Michael Byrne, an actor known for his work in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, among several other movies, has died at the age of 82. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KOLN, Governor Jim Pillen has issued an emergency declaration for Sioux County after a wildfire ignited on private property on Monday. The Log Road fire, located northeast of Harrison, has burned more than 1,000 acres. The governor's proclamation will allow for the utilization of state resources and funding to help ensure the protection of the people and property. The new fire is located north of the South Fork fire, which burned more than 39,000 acres near Crawford. The South Fork fire, which was reported June 9th, was fully contained last week. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Mexico scored 2 goals in the first half and beat Ecuador 2-0 late Tuesday night. There was an hour's lightning delay at the start in Mexico City. Mexico has now won 4 straight games by shutout in this World Cup. France eliminated Sweden 3-0. Norway advanced 2-1 over Ivory Coast on a goal in the 86th minute. The U.S. plays Wednesday night. The L.A. Clippers are trading Kawhi Leonard to Toronto, and LeBron James told the Lakers he will play elsewhere this coming season. In Major League Baseball, wins for the Dodgers and Cubs. Houston 6-4 over Minnesota. Yordan Alvarez hit a grand slam. Miami went 20-6 this month after a 14-3 victory at Colorado. Tampa Bay won its 6th game in a row, 10-4 at Kansas City. The Yankees lost their 6th straight, a home loss to Detroit and Tarek Skubal 9-3. Washington ended Boston's 5-game winning streak 8-1. Wins for the White Sox in Texas.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Lots of sunshine today with daytime highs approaching 90. Winds out of the southwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lows level off around 64. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Slight chance for storms. Tomorrow, daytime highs approaching 90. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Whether for a project in your own home or to prepare for the job site, RTA's Hardware is your local hardware connection so you can tackle the job. Visit them in Broken Bow for tools, hardware, paint, lawn and garden, grilling, recreation, and seasonal items. Thank you for shopping local at RTA's Hardware.
8:04 is your time. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Honestly, it feels really still. I don't know how to describe it, but it's 69 degrees outside under a mostly sunny sky. Now,
it's crazy because we got winds out of the east 5 to 10. Barometric pressure at 29.88 and humidity 77%. Now, only a trace of precipitation in the last 24 hours and a trace of precipitation for this month. A high yesterday, 86, and an overnight low of 67.
And for those kind of keeping track, I think we ended up with, 397
397
June?
for June, yep.
Yeah. Are you out back?
I am.
I saw a robin bobbing around on the ground yesterday near the satellite dish. You might check and see if we have another batch of eggs.
Yeah, let me get over here. I don't see it in there.
Okay, all right. The nest is clear.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
Bye. All right, no eggs in the nest. If we did, that would make the third group of eggs that have been laid in that nest.
Yeah.
That always amazes me because that nest is not very high off the ground, sits on the back of the satellite dish, and we've had babies every year and successfully had them fly out of the nest.
Yes, we have.
It's been great. It's been fun. Okay, we have a lot of things to do, so should we get started?
Okay, I'm ready. Yes.
Let's see. Do we have guests? Okay, bring them on in. We'll get started.
Come on in.
Come on down to the breakfast show. It looks like Ryan is here from the Garden Center. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with Ryan.
Imagine mowing your lawn this summer on a brand new Bad Boy mower. The Myrna Fire Department's 4th of July raffle is back, and one lucky winner is going home with a Bad Boy 42-inch mower as the grand prize. Plus, they're giving away an RTIC cooler and Blackstone grill package that's ready for all your summer cookouts, tailgates, and family gatherings. Tickets are only $10 each, and every ticket sold helps support the Myrna Fire Department and the volunteers who work hard to keep the community safe. Chances are you're going to need fireworks for the 4th anyway, so why not make your stop count? Visit the Myrna Fire Department's fireworks stand, pick up your fireworks, grab a raffle ticket, and maybe you'll be mowing with a brand new Bad Boy before summer is over. Need tickets sooner? Contact any Myrna Fire Department member or visit the Myrna Volunteer Fire Department Facebook page for more details. $10 could put a mower in your shed, an RTIC cooler on your patio, and a Blackstone grill in your backyard, all while supporting a great cause. Get your tickets today from the Myrna Fire Department.
Drivers and farmers need a DOT physical? Thompson Chiropractic has you covered. At Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, Dr. Riley Thompson provides certified DOT physicals to keep you moving safely and confidently. Some call it a CDL physical or a med card. Whatever you call it, Thompson Chiropractic handles it with professional, hassle-free care. When it's time for your next DOT physical, remember Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, your dependable stop for DOT exams.
8:08. As we mentioned, Ryan Anderson is here from the Garden Center here in Broken Bow, your local garden center, 12 months a year.
Yes.
I was thinking of the payroll, which is 24 times. But anyway, Ryan, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good to have you in here. Well, we're on the first day of July, and we read an ad for you a little earlier about all the great tree selection that you still have. And as long as we get water in the ground, we can plant trees the rest of this summer into the fall. And so talk about that a little bit, what your selection is like right now.
Yeah, we got a lot of, they're pretty nice trees, big trees. Got some elm, maples varieties, aspen varieties, lindens. Got some crabapple trees as well, which ornamental crabs, I should say, not crab apples. They're not the messy ones; they're the pretty ones. But yeah, got a good selection, a lot of them. So yeah.
Okay.
Good time to plant a tree.
It is. How about shrubs and that sort of thing?
Yeah, got a pretty good, a couple weeks ago we kind of reloaded on those. So if you're working on a landscaping project or, something like that, still have a pretty good selection of that too. So winding down in the greenhouse as far as like the annuals and bedding plants and stuff. So, but outside with the perennials and the shrubs and that sort of thing, still looking pretty good. So,
good. Okay, you can help out there. Is there a problem if, say, Brent and I would want to come out and view the trees for, say, 3-4 hours and just sit in the patio furniture and look at the trees?
No, that'd be fine, I guess. Got a lot of patio furniture, a lot of different stuff for you to try out. So,
You do.
Yeah.
Different colors, different level, heights, all sorts of different things to consider. And we could consider that while we're sitting there, Brent.
Absolutely. And I tell you what I would do to enhance the shopping experience of your customers. When they came in to look at a tree, I would start to sing, "Plant a tree for your tomorrow."
Oh, Lord.
What do you think?
Maybe don't bring him.
Okay.
Okay.
No, maybe it'll, I mean, we can try it, I guess.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Ryan. But it would be kind of easy to do from a nice rocker.
It would be,
Just
yes.
rocking back and
I would
forth.
love to hang out in the furniture, I will tell you that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've been getting we've kind of restocked the last couple weeks, but we have a new swivel glider set from Patio Craft. It's super comfortable, super sleek. There's no screw holes. The glider arms are poly. They're not the stainless steel. They're really comfortable. And then they made a glider bench as well. Patio Craft probably doesn't mean anything to any people, or anybody, but just a brand. It's another Amish builder that we started working with. The father-son that designed this, I want to say the kid's probably, I'm not for sure, but I would say 16, 17 years old, and just super good at what they do. So Patio Craft, usually they've been into a lot of poly frame stuff with cushions, kind of like sectionals and whatnot for the patio, which we haven't really got into a bunch of that, just because of the cushions and everything. But we can certainly discuss that with somebody if they're looking for something like that. But just last year they designed a swivel glider and a glider bench with a console, and I finally have some of them in for people to try. I've sold 3 sets of it earlier this year, but every time I put it out, it's sold right away, and so we've never really had them in stock to look at. But I was able to get my hands on more than one set at a time now. So, but yeah, come in and check those out.
Okay.
And if you want to sit there for 4 hours and look at the trees, maybe serenade them, I guess. So.
There you go. See, you're starting to think about it, aren't you, Ryan?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go there. I wouldn't mind sitting for 4 hours in those chairs, though.
Yes.
We do a lot of sitting in our patio in the garden center chairs, and I like the swivel part of it. You hear something in the yard and you just swing around, and you don't have to scoot it out, and they're really comfortable. It's good on your back.
Yeah, everything that we sell has a curved back, so a lot of, probably 5-6 years ago when we first started selling this stuff, there was kind of only one builder that had curved seating, and theirs is still probably one of the most comfortable, but a lot of them are following suit now.
Sure.
They've kind of seen that trend does pretty well. So, but yeah, the Patio Craft, the Walnut Lane, they all have curved seating. So
take a look at the garden center. Also, if you're having some bugs visit your garden, I think you can help out there. And I noticed back here on the ones we have and up at my mom's, there have been some little bugs eating some things on the cucumbers and the tomato plants.
Yep. And we were seeing a lot of people were coming in early for little grasshoppers. I've just seen some the other night, in some taller grass. They haven't seemed to be growing too much. They're still pretty little, but they can, when they start eating a bunch, then they get bigger, I suppose. But yeah, any problems with blight or something like that on your tomatoes or any of your garden plants, we can help out with. So got some different solutions for whatever's ailing them.
Yeah, and Mother Nature will deal out a lot of cards on that. So I know that you, over the years, have got yourself up to speed on the applications that fit. And we want to save those tomatoes and the plants if we can. Got a little hail, some little damage here and there, depending on where you're at. The winds have been pretty hard on open gardens, and I talked to the one out back here. I just have a row of tomato plants. The wind just beat them up. Mm-hmm. But they're hardy. I think they'll be strong.
Yeah.
Once they get a little taller, and now we're getting some heat, so we're going to start seeing some things grow, I would imagine.
Yeah, we planted a couple pepper plants early, first part of May, maybe last part of April, and then it kind of got cold, and I mean not like freezing cold, but cold, and kind of stunted their growth. And I know here just the last couple of days, they've really shot up. They'd kind of stayed the same size for about a month, or a couple months, and now they, when you open the door at 9 o'clock at night and the humidity and the heat hits you in the face,
mm-hmm.
stuff starts to grow.
It does. Yeah, that's what the farmers want for the corn too.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anything else that we didn't talk about that you wanted to bring up this morning?
Well, Stella turned 10 today.
Oh, wow.
And so we're having a party for her. But you can come out, 10% off everything, excluding patio furniture. But 10% off everything in the store today, and we're having some cookies and stuff.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah. 10 years old for a Great Dane is...
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of remarkable. So.
Yeah.
She lives a pretty good life.
Yeah, she does.
Now, you said treats. Are those, they're going to be pig ears? You brought those out for me a while back.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, both. Okay,
We have
cool.
some really, really good cookies coming.
Okay,
so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You can eat doggy treats or human treats.
There you go.
We have milk bones for her friends.
Nice. That'll be fun.
All right. So 10% off everything
store-wide.
Except for the furniture.
Yep.
All right.
That means trees, shrubs.
Okay.
So.
All right. Today's the day.
Yeah.
Plant a tree for tomorrow, Brent.
That's right. See? You're getting into it, too.
Yeah.
What's your hours right now, Brian, as we come into July?
Well, we're going to be closed on Sundays now, but Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, and then Saturdays, 10 to 2.
Okay.
So that'll be throughout the season. This weekend, I think we're going to close early on Friday, maybe around 3 o'clock, and then we'll be closed on the 4th as well.
That's what I was going to ask you. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Folks, stop out for the birthday party and save 10% store-wide today at the Garden Center.
You bet.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Your mornings sound better.
If you're driving in the car on the way to work, it just makes your day more enjoyable just listening to them.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Puzzle enthusiasts and all people who refuse to sit around bored. A new shipment of Suns Out puzzles have been received and are available to you at Varney Pharmacy. From 500 to 1,000-piece puzzles, they feature animals, scenery, and more. These new designs offer something special for everyone. While you're in, browse the selection of Lean & Tree greeting cards, note cards, and boxed greeting cards. Remember, Varney Pharmacy is closing at 12:30 on Friday and is closed on the 4th of July, so plan accordingly for prescriptions. Happy 4th of July from Varney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
At Trotter Service, every oil change comes with a multi-point inspection. As a Tire Pro store, they bring customers only the best brands of wheels and tires at the best prices anywhere, and have computer balancing and alignment too. They service semis and provide bulk fuel and propane delivery as well. At Trotter Service, your hometown automotive repair and tire store.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
20 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Again, 10% off today, store-wide, at the Garden Center in Broken Bow. So if you've been thinking about trees or a little replanting, maybe some flowers, good day to do it.
Yeah, and say happy birthday to Stella.
Stella, the Great Dane.
Yes.
That's pretty good for a Great Dane.
It is. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, I don't think we have anybody in the lobby, so we're going to go to the live reads now. Remind you, too, that we're going to have a live broadcast from Sumner in the 9 o'clock hour today from Tubbs Pub, and also have the help of many other businesses who are going to make that remote possible. We'll be telling you about that. Also want to let you know that today at BD in Broken Bow, they'll be hosting walk-in interviews from 3 p.m. until 4 p.m. And potential candidates can park in the visitor parking lot in the front, or if that's full, go across to the parking lot across the street and enter when you get in front of the BD plant. Walk right through the door, up the steps and through the glass door, the entrance with the stairs, and be greeted in the front lobby there. You can also find information on this on sandhills.com employment page. Key here today is you can walk in Wednesday, July 8th from 3 until 4 p.m. They've got a date on this now. Wednesday, July 8th from 3 until 4 p.m. So that's the date for that. My apologies. I just saw that.
All right. Comstock is going to be celebrating on the 4th of July. They always do that at Comstock, and they do it in a big way. Just a recap of some of the events that they have scheduled for you on the 4th. They'll get the day started with the sand volleyball tournament at City Park at 8 a.m. Comstock Road Race will be at around 8:30. Henry Nuxall is going to be there from 10 to 1. He'll be set up at the City Library. Of course, Henry recently wrote a book, and he'll be there to sign it for you from 10 to 1 on the 4th of July. The parade will start at 10:30. Lineup will start at 9:30, and this year's theme is 250 Years of Memories. It'll be followed by a delicious barbecue meal at the community hall. They'll be serving lunch and pie and ice cream at the Den as well. And then at noon, face painting in the park with Sargent Communities for Kids putting that on. Games in the park at 1, some live music with Tazy Scott from 3 to 4, the cornhole tournament at 4 o'clock, and then softball games at 7, followed by a beautiful and wonderful fireworks display at dusk put on by their volunteer firefighters. It's all happening the 4th of July in the community of Comstock.
All right, thank you very much, Brent. I do want to, again, clarify that the BD plant in Broken Bow is hosting walk-in interviews, and their next scheduled time is Wednesday, July 8th from 3 until 4 p.m., not today. This is Wednesday, but I believe the way this reads, they'll have those scheduled for July 8th from 3 until 4 p.m. Got a little music lined up with Tom Petty. Going to see if we can get a hold of Mark with Trade Winds. Keep it right here. A great lead in to our next guest, Mark from Tradewinds, because there's going to be a lot of things in the air.
Oh, yeah.
This weekend
For
in and
sure.
around Tradewinds with the celebration of 4th of July. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning.
Well, we're curious about lots of different things, as we always are, as to what the activities have been and what are coming up at Tradewinds. Well, let's start with the 4th of July, because it's going to be extra special this time around, and I think by talking to you, we can tell you're a pretty patriotic guy. So this is a big weekend for you, big 4th of July celebration, fireworks right over the lake. Tell us about it.
Well, we have Midwest Pyrotechnics coming out. They're going to do a fireworks show at dusk. Should be a 20 to 25-minute show. It should be a really good show. And then prior to them going to be here, we got Riley Morgan coming and singing at the pavilion from 6 until 9. And then at 9 o'clock, we're going to kick, kind of clear out the pavilion and the teardrop down here around the marina. And the people that donated are major sponsors for the fireworks, which is, like 22 people. I mean, we're spending a pretty big amount on fireworks this year, and we're going to give them all front row seats in the pavilion, and the public's welcome to come down, but they're going to have to bring chairs to sit out in front of the marina. So, but no, we got a big weekend. We're full. Our cabins are full. Our RV sites are full, and the lake's full. So
Yeah.
It should be a heck of a weekend.
Well, I think Brent can talk to you a little bit about the lake being full. You've had some gusher rains over there that we haven't had, and this is July 1st, the first day of July, and you're talking about the lake being full. As Brent might remember, when he was living over there, the lake wasn't always full July 1st.
No, not always. That's for sure. So what is this about as high as you've seen it, Mark, at this time of year as we go into July, or?
Last year it was about at the same spot.
Was it?
But,
Yeah.
The last couple of years have been kind of an anomaly because we had, it started out with a real dry spring. They started filling the lake early, and then, last year and this year they started letting the irrigation water go early, and I was sweating bullets. It's like, geez, 4th of July, there ain't going to be no water in the lake. And then as soon as they opened up the irrigation canal, it started raining.
Yeah.
It worked that way last year and this year. So,
well, that's
great. I mean, it's a full pool. I mean, it's in great shape, and the fish bite's been decent. When you start getting these really hot days, it slows it down during the day, but the morning bite and the evening bite's been really good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, and for your folks who typically on 4th of July, that's one of those holidays where it might be the one time people get out and use their boat and maybe their ski craft and so forth. So you got a full lake for that. That certainly makes things more fun and a bit safer, I would think, for those people out there skiing and that sort of thing.
Yep. We need all the surface acres we can get for the amount of people that come out. And little words of wisdom from a guy that runs the marina and has rescued many boats over the last 10 years. If it's the first time you put your boat in the water for the year, check your batteries, put your earmuffs on, and let it run. Make sure it runs before you get out on the lake, and then someone has to come out and tow you in.
Yeah. That's a pretty awful feeling, I would imagine. I guess maybe years ago, I was with a buddy who his motor fouled up on him, and we were floating across the lake wondering how are we going to get back, and there's ways to do that, but you can avoid that by some of those precautions you're talking about. And also, I think if you've had it setting a year or more, certainly maybe checking the gas quality in the tank might not hurt anything either.
Yep. And then, it happens almost every weekend. Someone gives us a call and says, hey, we're out on the lake and we're stranded, and we're, first time we had the boat on the water this year, it ran great and quit on us and we can't get it started.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. So if that does happen to anybody that's listening, trying to take note of where you're at and give us the make and color of your boat instead of saying, well, we're here, and then hang up and not answer your phone.
Yeah, we're out on the we're out on the lake.
Yeah.
Come get
We
us.
had one this weekend. A gal says, we're just right out in front of the marina. Well, I didn't have a boat in the water to go get them, so one of our locals that comes every weekend was here, and he had his boat in, and he went out to go get them, and hell, he found them clear up by the Trail 12 before he found them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, that's good advice. That's something worth talking about going into this busy weekend. With all the things happening, does that affect the Tradewinds cafe, your restaurant, and that? What's your hours going to be?
We're going to be from 6 to 8 on the cafe, and the marina itself will be open 6 to 9.
Okay.
You know, like I said, on Saturday night for the fireworks, we're gonna shut down at 10 till 9, and we're gonna try and herd cats out of here, and that way our sponsors can come in and enjoy the fireworks as well.
Okay. All right. Boy, it sounds like a fun time, a celebration of the 250th birthday or anniversary of United States of America. A great place to do that would be watching those fireworks over the lake. So I hope people will take your invitation.
I was just thinking about being at 250, and I can remember the 100. Not to date myself too much, but
yeah,
I can remember. I wasn't very old, but I can remember it.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a great weekend. I hope everybody will take advantage of your invitation, Mark, and we'll check with you next week, see how it all went, and then find out what you're up to next.
You bet. And if you come in the marina and, you know, you pick up a snack or something to drink or a bag of ice or whatever, just we'll still have our donation jar out. So, you know, we appreciate everything we can get, and we'll gladly accept more donations for the fireworks up until Sunday. So
okay, yeah, you bet. They're expensive, and somebody can drop a little money in to help out. That's a good thing. Thanks, Mark.
You bet, guys. Have a good day.
Yep, take care. All right, there's an idea. And,
absolutely. Yeah.
See those fireworks over the lake, and as mentioned, there'll be a lot of people out with their boats, and a lot of people will stay out in their boats to watch the fireworks, and then float around till they can get out.
Yes. Yeah. Whether you're going to Sherman or if you're going out on the lake, just be patient, because the boat traffic is a little bit more over the 4th of July weekend, especially, I would think, anyway, with it landing right on a Saturday. So, yeah, just be patient, help each other out, and have a safe time out on the lake.
There you go. Also an option would be a nice, cool theater.
Oh, yeah.
To watch some top-notch movies and have some popcorn with the family or yourself or your partner in crime, whatever. Stay cool. Watch the latest in movies at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow, and they also have theaters in Cozad.
And they've got the biggest movies at the box office right here at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. What a great summer lineup they have. Of course, the toys are back. It's toys versus tech. In the latest Toy Story, Buzz and Woody and the whole gang is back in Toy Story 5, and it will continue to show at the Broken Bow Fox Theater. So take it in with the kids, take it in with the family. Boy, what a great family film series this has been over the years. And now it's Toy Story 5. It'll show at the Broken Bow Fox Theater. Also, one of the big summer movies is still there, Supergirl. Supergirl is here. When an unexpected and ruthless adversary strikes too close to home, Supergirl reluctantly joins forces with an unlikely companion for an interstellar journey of vengeance and justice. Supergirl showing at the Broken Bow Fox Theater. Also continuing to show for tonight and tomorrow night is the movie Obsession. So a couple more nights to take this one in. After breaking the mysterious One-Wish Willow to win his crush's heart, a hopeless romantic gets exactly what he asked for. However, he soon discovers that some desires come at a dark and sinister price. Obsession, it'll show yet tonight and tomorrow night at the Fox Theater. Let me take that back. Sorry. No, Obsession has ended its run. Oh, wow. Okay, starting tonight, it says Wednesday and Thursday, Minions and Monsters is here.
Oh.
The new Minions movie is here. So there you go, Minions and Monsters. It's going to start, looks like, tonight and tomorrow night. The Minions are back as they band together to save the day after unleashing monsters upon an unsuspecting world. So there's your lineup. This starts tonight. Boy, 3 huge movies. Toy Story 5, Supergirl, and Minions and Monsters. That's the lineup starting tonight, running through the holiday weekend and into next week. Also, we want to remind you of the summer movie series that continues today at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow, showing at 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's the summer movie The Bad Guys 2, part of their summer movie series. Take that in at a discounted price. That'll be today at 2 o'clock at the Fox Theater. To stay up to date with everything happening at the Fox Theater as far as what's showing, when it's showing, you can check it all out on their great website, watchthefox.com, and you can also load up the Fox Theater app as well and keep track of things that way.
Another option this week would be Market on the Square. It's back tomorrow here in Broken Bow from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. You can shop, you can enjoy delicious food, and support the local vendors at the same time. If you can't make it in the morning, many vendors will be there until 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and select vendors and food trucks may even stay later. Bring a friend, enjoy a stroll around the square, help support the amazing local businesses, growers, bakers, and the makers that make Market on the Square such a fun community tradition in downtown Broken Bow on Thursdays in the summertime. So tomorrow, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m., and soon Crazy Days will be here, July 9th and through the 11th. So stop in for their color run Saturday morning on July 11th. So all the vendors will be there tomorrow, and they're prepared the next week for Crazy Days.
Visited with Cynthia yesterday of Nebraska Pasture Door. She was there to visit with us as we promoted the Myrna Heritage Days celebration. A lot of great things going on. I know she brought in some caps that she kind of designed, and they're going to, I think, be part of the auctioning efforts for some different things at Myrna Heritage Days. Does a great job. She can put anything together for you. If you're looking for a great deal in your go-to custom apparel shop, we'll go to Nebraska Pasture Door on the west side of the square in Broken Bow. Cynthia right now is clearing out mascot apparel with a huge store clean-out sale. $5 T-shirts.
What?
Yeah, I know. $10 crew neck sweatshirts and $15 hoodies.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
$15 hoodies?
$15 hoodies. Now, while supplies last. So get in there now and check it out at Nebraska Pasture Door. And if you're getting ready for the Custer County Fair, hey, don't wait. Be sure to get your custom apparel orders turned in as soon as possible. For new arrivals, specials, and inspiration, follow any Pasture Door apparel on Facebook. Nebraska Pasture Door, quality custom apparel with hometown service.
Those are some deals.
Great deals.
A job opportunity at the Callaway Public Schools has been listed. They invite you to join the Callaway Public Schools family. They're looking for a business office manager. This will be a full-time position, 40 hours a week, $22 to $25 an hour based on experience and education. And they do prefer applicants with business degrees, but they would talk to anybody that is handy with numbers, maybe without a degree, but they are kind of looking for that type of person. They also offer benefits with the hourly rate, and it is a year-round position at the Callaway Schools. Contact J.D. Furrow at 836-2272. That's 308-836-2272. Or stop by at the school and fill out an application during regular business hours. This information is also on the Sandhills Express jobs page.
Hey, do you struggle with your hearing? Well, if so, Roxanne wants to meet with you. Go see her at Nebraska Land Hearing in Broken Bow. And she wants you to know that hearing aids don't have to break the bank because Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing works with any budget, proudly serving the Broken Bow area from the same trusted location for over 10 years. Roxanne has been helping neighbors hear better without the hassle of long drives or big city prices. Over 35 years of experience, multiple Best of the Best awards, Roxanne offers top-quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including rechargeable hearing aids. And she also provides free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and lots of times you get places that give discounts if you're new. Well, Roxanne will give discounts for both new and returning patients. So skip the drive to Lincoln, Omaha, or Denver. Give Roxanne a call at 308-384-3852. That's 308-384-3852. Schedule your appointment today for expert hometown care that fits your budget.
Well, Lola is celebrating the 4th of July, the 250th birthday of our country, in style. 4th of July celebration continues this week at Chapin's Interior Square One Boutique. If you are looking for something red, white, or blue, Lola is discounting 25% off those items right now. Any clothing item in the Square One Boutique with red, white, and blue on it will be on sale at 25% off. They also have their recliners on sale too, so stop in and check out their selection on those. Chapin's Interior and Square One Boutique, so much more than a furniture store. They carry mattresses, paints, wall decor, jewelry, lotions, candles, and yes, even snack items. You'll never know what you'll find at Chapin's Interior and Square One Boutique, south side of the square in Broken Bow. Of course, they'll be ready for crazy days, and they have these specials through this week going on right now. So every Wednesday they have specials. This time around, it's a big celebration for the 4th of July. Anything red, white, and blue in the boutique, 25% off.
All right. Hey, Okano is getting ready to celebrate the 4th of July. Sponsored by the American Legion Post 250 and Auxiliary. They'll have a big day coming up on the 4th, a cornhole tournament at 9 o'clock on the morning of the 4th. Start lining up for the parade at 10. The parade will start at 11. 250 years Independence Day is the theme. After the parade, a delicious free will donation lunch served at the community building in Okano. They'll have critter races starting at 1, and then races, egg toss, and balloon toss, cash prizes at 2 o'clock in Okano. Also, they remind you to swing by the Okano Public Library for their open house on the 4th from noon to 4. Come in and see their new look. They'll be serving cookies and drinks. Also, going to be putting on a T-shirt fundraiser to support the library as well. Children's sizes $15, adult sizes $20, and extra to extra large adult sizes $25. So help support the Okano Public Library on the 4th of July. And then, of course, they'll have their alumni banquet that evening at the community building. Just some of the things they have planned for Okano during the 4th of July this weekend.
All right, Brent, thanks so much. Lots of good things to save money on, lots of good things to go to and enjoy in our communities and our businesses. So take them all in. And if you want to know what's going on, just check us out here on The Breakfast Show. Monday through Friday, we try to get as much information on as we can. If you're just dialing in, we'll let you know that the Mind Match game was matched today. 3 out of 5. Don won $450
Yeah,
today.
exciting. Congratulations, Don. Way to go.
And we'll now start again next week with a $25 jackpot and see if somebody can grab that $25. Or if not, we'll start building the jackpot again. We'll see how that works out. It is 8:45. You're listening to KCNI, KBBN Radio, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
Proud Fireworks, where all mullets are welcome.
No matter the season, having the right bank makes all the difference. At Burning Bank, we offer the tools and support you need. From checking and savings to personalized service you can count on. We are here to help you manage today and plan for tomorrow. Stop by our Broken Bow location and see how we can help you move forward with confidence. Burning Bank, build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
9 minutes before the hour of 9, Red, White, and You, our summer promotion in honor of the birthday of our country and honoring those locally who do good things in this part of the country. Love the local aspect of it. I hope you folks do too. We've been having nominations from the public for people who deserve to be recognized, and we have some new nominations that we wanted to tell you about. We talked about it yesterday, and you'll see some information on Sandhills. You'll hear us talking about it during our air shifts. This time around, folks have asked us to recognize and honor Lloyd McIntyre, superintendent at Anselmo Myrna Schools. He strives for children to be the best they can. What a goal. That's a good goal. Bill Blackburn, for many years, taught history for over 35 years at the Broken Bow Schools and generally cared about the history he taught and the students he educated. He made sure that every student knew and understood the important parts of early America, including the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and our right and obligation to vote. So what a perfect nomination for Red, White, and You. Both nominees well-deserved.
Yes, very much.
Oh, boy.
Hey, we want to take just a moment. I don't know if you can see it on the camera if you're watching on Sandhills Express Facebook Live, but we've been brought a bag of Vlasic pickleballs. They're dill pickle corn puffs.
Really?
Have you ever had them? I've never had these.
No.
They look tremendous. Now, I love I'm a sucker for dill pickle chips. So these are dill pickle corn puffs, pickleballs. And I believe that they, if Kristen's listening, she can correct me, but I think these came from our friends at the Custer County Treasurer's Office. A couple of weeks ago or so, we went up there with a random act of coolness and handed out some dilly bars, and I think that they're kind of returning the thought to us here at the Breakfast Show. So thank you, ladies, very much. We will enjoy the Vlasic pickleballs.
Thank you. That's the way it works in this part of the country. You do something honoring or something nice for people that are nice to you, and then they bring you another gift.
Yeah. Now this is the kind of pickleball that I can get into. Yes. Just eating pickleballs. Now this is what I like. Yeah.
I'll tell you
and
what.
It has a nice little bow on the front.
Yeah.
So thank you.
And I really, really enjoyed that stop up at the Treasures and got a lot of hugs.
Mm-hmm.
And what really made that very rewarding, well, first of all, the hugs, but secondly, Cuddly Ken Pitkin commented.
Did he?
On the hugs that took place and approved.
Did he? That's nice. Well, he has kind of set the standard.
Yes.
When it comes to just giving a good hug to make someone feel better.
Well, he's so cuddly.
Yes. Yes.
And so he is the king of hugs, and it was good to hear that he approved.
Yeah. And we've been going out and conducting what we have called random acts of coolness, giving out dilly bars to people who do special things in our area. I think they kind of went out around the area yesterday and handed some things out too and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you'll see some pictures and or video, I think pictures this time around, of where Jack, no, it wasn't Jack, it was Jack.
Jack White.
Jack White.
Yes.
And Tina and Christy went out just to spread the good.
Yes.
Yesterday. So you'll see that on Sandhills Express if it's not there already. Also, Doug Graffel covered a very important meeting yesterday that the City of Broken Bow's Planning Commission held, planning board, if you will, concerning being prepared for the data centers that are looking for places to put their facilities. And it was well attended. Everyone was very polite. There was a lot of good information that was passed on by the city and a lot of good questions and comments from the public, and there'll be some more of those. I think they're going to wait until after the next city council meeting, so it'll be probably late July, and they'll be having another meeting, either regular meeting or an open meeting for the public to have input. That's all going to unfold, but they're doing a good job of staying on task and ahead of this, this thing that's being talked about and debated. So good job there. I think there's some confusion. I kind of was interested yesterday to find that a lot of people are figuring out there's a city planning board and there's a Custer County planning board, and there's two different entities there that will be doing the same thing. And so you'll want to watch the county schedules because they'll be having some open meetings, I would assume. Supervisor meetings, of course, are open to the public. And then you have the city. So they're actually two separate things. So they're going to be two separate sets of plans, regulations for that. So you kind of have to keep that in mind when you're. There's a lot of people from outside of Broken Bow who came and spoke yesterday, which is fine. But they have a mile buffer around the city limits that they have to take care of, and then the rest is county, and that would include all of our communities in the counties. And now each community may have their own structure as well. So there's a lot of things in motion there.
Yeah,
so
good point.
We're going to try to keep track of that as best we can. We'll try to sort that out for you here on the radio and on Sandhills Express.
Join me, Chad Dolan of Reynolds Auction and Realty on July 17th at 7 p.m. for the annual Kearney Cruise Night Classic Car Auction. Want to buy or sell a classic car or truck? Do it this year at Kearney Cruise Night. Nationwide live internet bidding, great food and cold drinks in the air-conditioned building at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney. Just $2 admission and a lot of fun and entertainment for the whole family. To consign your car or truck now, give us a call at 308-832-2444 or check us out at reynoldsauction.highbid.com. We'll see you at the sale.
Warning lights and duct tape can only get you so far. Let Power Solutions LLC keep you rolling and the duct tape in the toolbox where it belongs. Stop out and schedule your repair with their diesel mechanics. 2 miles east of Broken Bow, Nebraska on Highway 2, Power Solutions LLC. Give them a call, 308-872-5522, 308-872-5522.
Stick around. We have news coming your way, and then we're going to be checking in with the folks who run the stock car races down at Dawson County. They'll probably have a big weekend here this 4th of July weekend. Find a little more about that.
Yeah, be a great time to go to the races, kind of wind down after your 4th of July festivities on Saturday, and then go take in the races to wrap up the weekend.
We'll visit with Ann about that if we can reach her here early in the 9 o'clock hour. And then about a quarter after or so, it will be Sumner highlighted.
Yeah.
With their fantastic rodeo and parade and all the things they have set up for the holiday weekend. So stick around. More information to come here on this Wednesday.
The morning Sandhills Drive never sounded so good.
In the mornings, we don't have to fight over the radio because it's one station.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Evans Feed Company is proud to serve Central Nebraska's cattle producers with quality feed, mineral, and salt products, and great service, too. Evans Feed has a full line of feed products on hand. Bulk grain products, creep feed, and distiller's pellets, too. They have a very complete line of horse, goat, sheep, pig, bird, and chicken feeds, and pet foods galore. Check out Evans Feed. They deliver great products to your farm or ranch. 800-830-2119. Give them a call. That's Evans Feed, locally owned and operated.
If you're interested in advancing the world of health with innovative solutions that improve lives every day, BD wants to talk to you during an upcoming Wednesday walk-in interview day. BD offers competitive wages, a team environment, and benefits that include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more. Start your career at BD in Broken Bow. Attend the walk-in interview event July 8th at the plant in Broken Bow and learn more about joining the team at BD.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. Colorado Democratic Congresswoman Diana DeGette is projected to lose her seat in the U.S. House after a strong performance from challenger Milat Kiros. President Trump indicated he has plans to use Congress to end birthright citizenship. Meanwhile, a measure which would have allowed non-citizens to vote in local elections in Los Angeles will not be on the ballot in November. NASA's planning a daring mission aimed at preventing a space telescope from falling to Earth. Tom Costello reports a startup will attempt to save the 22-year-old Swift Observatory, which is 210 miles above Earth but is being pulled back to the planet.
Using a Pegasus rocket dropped from a high-flying plane, inside that rocket, a robot named Link will emerge, then literally grab and push the Swift telescope away from a certain depth.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Mexico scored 2 goals in the first half and beat Ecuador 2-0 late Tuesday night. There was an hour's lightning delay at the start in Mexico City. Mexico has now won 4 straight games by shutout in this World Cup. France eliminated Sweden 3-0. Norway advanced 2-1 over Ivory Coast on a goal in the 86th minute. The U.S. plays Wednesday night. The L.A. Clippers are trading Kawhi Leonard to Toronto, and LeBron James told the Lakers he will play elsewhere this coming season. In Major League Baseball, wins for the Dodgers and Cubs. Houston 6-4 over Minnesota. Yordan Alvarez hit a grand slam. Miami went 20-6 this month after a 14-3 victory at Colorado. Tampa Bay won its 6th game in a row, 10-4 at Kansas City. The Yankees lost their 6th straight, a home loss to Detroit and Tarek Skubal 9-3. Washington ended Boston's 5-game winning streak 8-1. Wins for the White Sox in Texas.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Lots of sunshine today with daytime highs approaching 90. Winds out of the southwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lows level off around 64. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Slight chance for storms. Tomorrow, daytime highs approaching 90. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
From head to toe, Geared for Sports has the products you need this summer. It doesn't matter if you're playing sports or watching them, the shoes, equipment, and apparel you need are on the west side of the square in Broken Bow. They even have super comfortable chairs you can set up for watching your favorite athlete. Browse their impressive selection of hats to protect your head from the summer sun and stay hydrated with a new water bottle. Wishing you a great sports season. Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
71, mostly sunny, winds out of the east, 5 to 10, barometric pressure at 29.88, humidity at 75%. High yesterday was 86, overnight low of 67, just a trace of precipitation this morning. So we have a trace for the month, which is the first day of July. We ended up 3 inches and 97 hundredths for the month of June. 71, mostly sunny here at Broken Bow. We'll be checking in with Ann down in Lexington very, very soon. Stick around. Well, we talked about it the other day. There's something about stock car racing and the 4th of July. What a great match.
Yeah, great combination.
And we have Ann on the line with the Dawson County Raceway in Lexington to talk about it. Ann, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. It's good to hear your voice. How's things down your way?
Pretty good.
Good. Well, I don't know, Ann. I guess maybe as you get a little older, and I'm older. I'll just tell you, you can't see me, but I'm old. And I remember going to the stock car races on the 4th of July back when I was a kid, and it still sticks with me. It's Americana. It's kind of patriotic in itself. Everybody gathering, watching the dirt fly and the motors roar by. It's kind of fun, isn't it?
I think it is. Yes.
Yeah, very much so. And you're set for a Sunday again this weekend. The day after the 4th. People probably will be taking either Friday off or Monday off or both. So they should be in the mood to get out, have some of that good concession food that you offer, and fantastic racing. What's set up for this Sunday?
Just a normal night of racing. We've got all of our 6 classes that we run. We've been running the mini mods, which is a lot of people, I guess, didn't realize our mini mods. Those kids are 7 to 14. And I think most of our kids that we have racing right now, they're younger kids. I don't think we have any, 12, 14-year-olds. I think they're all younger than that are racing out there. So we've been running those as our first heat and our first feature. And so there's lots of people that have come up, and we've had lots of talk about that it's neat to see that it is actually little kids that are racing those.
Yeah, I bet that's kind of a crowd favorite, too.
It's definitely caused a lot of people to talk, so which is great. That's the whole goal of it.
You bet. Well, that's great. So you got the kids involved, and you'll have, of course, the concessions for the kids who aren't racing. They get a hot dog or a hamburger with the ticket price. So we urge everybody to bring the whole family, because when you figure in the food and the entertainment, it's a pretty darn good deal.
Yep.
And you'll start hot laps at 5?
Yep, we start about 5, and then we start racing about 6, and
away you go.
And away we go.
And I have to tell you a true story. It was a number of years ago. We came down. I have a 71 Monte Carlo it's my old classic car, and I was invited to come down and be the pace car at the track, and I don't know whether I didn't get all the instructions I needed, or maybe I just got confused. But I look in the mirror and I'd see those stock cars behind me, revving their motor and getting ready to go. And I think I was supposed to go around the track another time, and I exited on the back side of the track, and I was so embarrassed I left town.
I mean, it can happen to any of us.
But
I do something every race night that I'm like, well, that was really dumb. And so I guess it's okay.
Okay, I guess maybe just looking in the mirror and seeing those guys throttling, back, and I think I was supposed to go around one more time and then exit off the straightaway up front, and I didn't know whether I was supposed to be taking a second lap, so I just exited off the backside of the track. So yes, but boy, what a rush to hear those motors back there and all that power behind you. And of course, the people who are in the stands get that when they come by, right?
They do. You do.
Yeah.
That's why I love doing this, but honestly, I am a fan, and for 30 years, you can pretty close to find me in the stands at multiple different racetracks. And so that's been the hardest part, is I don't necessarily get to watch the races.
I bet you
You'd
don't.
think I'm at the racetrack, you'd get to watch the races. I'm too busy. I haven't been able to. But
Yeah, that's the sacrifice you're making to have
it is.
have it running there. And I know that folks have made improvements on the track, widened it out a little bit. You guys have put a lot of work into it. So the payoff is always looking up and watching these people that come to the show, come to the races, yelling and hooting and hollering and smiling and rooting on for their favorite. So you at least get that.
Yes.
Well, Ann,
I do. I get to talk to a lot of people, and I'm definitely a people person, so I do get to talk to a lot of people throughout the night, and I love to hear people's feedback. What we do good, what we can improve on. So that's every night. There's different little tweaks, and we didn't walk into this knowing exactly what we were doing. We just.
Well, you're doing good, and I think people understand that. And as you go along, you get a year under your belt, you're going to be good to go, or are good to go. But even with that, every race is going to be different. As you said, little things come up, big things come up, and you learn to handle them. And the people that come to the races appreciate that. And so we hope you'll have a big crowd on Sunday. Get there early, get some concessions, get your seat, and have some fun, right?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Ann. It's always fun talking to you. Good luck with the races, and have a great rest of your week.
Thanks.
Thanks,
you have
Ann.
a good day.
All right, Ann. Bye. All right. Hot laps at 5. Racing starts right around 6 at the Dawson County Raceway in Lexington, Nebraska. We'll be right back.
Many farmers are getting a jump start on planting fungicide applications this season. FMC Technical Service Manager Madison Wozniak says one of the best ways to control tar spot is selecting multiple modes of action.
The more modes of action, the better. And that's for a multitude of reasons. One being good resistance management, but also increasing our spectrum of control.
Wozniak tells Brownfield fungicide timing is one of the most difficult decisions a grower has to make.
You don't necessarily have to spray right at VTR1. Holding off until R2, R3 has been a very efficacious application timing, especially if diseases like tar spot or southern rust end up moving in late. Something like Adastrio, we've seen that unique combination of active ingredients provides a very strong level of broad spectrum control.
To learn more, visit your local FMC retailer or adastrio.ag.fmc.com.
It is 15 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock, right on time. Jeremy Shipe is at Pub's Tub in Sumner, and he is ready to talk with the folks about all the activities for their 4th of July weekend. Jeremy, we'll turn it over to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Dave. Yes, we are here in Sumner, and we're going to be talking all things Sumner's 4th of July celebration, honoring our past, celebrating our future. As we get started here, we want to thank our wonderful sponsors that have made it possible for us to, let me turn this down here. I've got my echo going on here. There we go. All right, now we're good to go. Thank you, first of all, to Tubbs Pub, our host today, known for their home-cooked meals and friendly atmosphere. They've got live music on Friday night with Borderline. 5 Points Bank with locations in Sumner, Grand Island, Kearney, Hastings, Lincoln, Elkhorn, and Omaha. The Sumner Saddle Club inviting you to the rodeo, the 3rd and the 4th. Stevens Welding, Dwayne enjoys helping the community of Sumner and providing welding services to the area. Custer County Feeders of Oconto, offering many possibilities for maximizing your cattle profits. Slacker Heating and Air, Scott Slacker, a proud supporter of Sumner activities. Beatty Family Farms, Jeff and Bart Beatty families supporting the community of Sumner. And Rocks Underground with Rocky Doc Weiler, serving central Nebraska with expertise in water and irrigation services. Thank you to each and every one of those wonderful sponsors making it possible for us to be here this morning. And we welcome Bruce and Olivia. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Glad to have you both here, and thank you for taking the time to talk about what should be a very, very exciting weekend. Lots of red, white, and blue going to be happening this weekend in Sumner, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is a fun weekend. Sumner always works very hard to put on a great family-friendly show for everybody. This year is no different. We're celebrating 250 years for the United States, so that's exciting. And as you mentioned, we've got the rodeo going on Friday and Saturday. After the rodeo on Friday night is our big street dance out here in front of, kind of on our main street, and that's going to be the band is Borderline. They're a great sound. It's got a good vibe. We'll have a lot of fun that night, and we'll probably close down the town with that show.
All right, sounds good.
The next morning, the firemen are doing a breakfast, so want everybody to show up and support our firemen. They've had a busy year this year, so we want to say thank you to those people that are helping keep our community safe. And then we've got a nice parade coming up, Olivia.
Yes. The parade should be big this year, with the honoring our past and celebrating our future. I know people are really excited, and we're open to having people register for that as well. As many floats as we can get. I know the more candy, the better when it comes to the kids.
Oh boy.
That's how my kids feel.
Historically, the Sumner Parade has always been huge, but I feel like if there was an opportunity for people to go even bigger, it was this year. Is that kind of the expectation? It feels like it's going to be even bigger this year.
I think we're going to see a lot of floats, a lot of vehicles, just a lot of fun. Of course, there'll be a lot of candy and things being tossed to the kids on the street, and it always draws a really nice crowd. And so, if you think about a classic small town celebration atmosphere, that's Sumner on the 4th of July.
You really, even if you're not from Sumner, obviously the population, I don't know how many X it goes up on the 4th of July celebration day, but it's a lot.
It is.
Yeah. It shows the people that have connections here or have come to love Sumner and want to make it a part of their tradition to continue to come back. It's awesome that such a small community can have that impact on so many people, isn't it?
It's wonderful. We have a lot of families that gather over the 4th of July. A lot of these kids that grew up here and moved on to other areas come back and celebrate with their family and catch up with old friends, classmates, schoolmates. And that's a wonderful aspect. But we also have families that drive in from, Grand Island, from Aurora, from Broken Bow, from kind of all around the region just to enjoy that really fun atmosphere in Sumner on the 4th of July.
And it feels like even though you're meeting people for the very first time, I mean, we're well versed in people being kind in the state of Nebraska, but it's just a perfect example of that, isn't it? You feel like you can talk to anybody, and
right.
You feel like you've known them forever.
Yeah, it's a very friendly atmosphere here in Sumner, right?
Yes, that's definitely how it feels. My husband's from here, and the 4th of July is certainly one of the ways that he talked me from moving from the big city of Lincoln here to the small town of Sumner. It's a huge difference, and the atmosphere is amazing. It's definitely a family feel.
Talk to me about the planning of everything, Olivia. I know that alongside the excitement of things actually happening, there's an excitement and maybe a nervousness, admittedly. All the people I talk to that come up with the ideas and the execution for these community celebrations talk about how it's nice to reach the point when they are actually happening. Excited for this weekend?
Yes, absolutely. It's always introducing new activities and things after, especially events that have been so successful in the past is sometimes nerve-wracking. But I feel like the people that live here and the people that come just for the celebration from other places always support our new ideas, and we're so grateful for that. And I know this year the fire department breakfast is new. We're so excited for that. It's going to be incredible. We'll have a vendor show and bingo in the community hall throughout the whole day on the 4th. And then our favorite new event, I think, that's going to be the most entertaining will be the hot dog eating contest at 5 o'clock on the 4th.
That is always fun. Now, I'm not a very fast eater. Anyone who knows me knows I'm like the slowest eater known to man.
Yeah.
But has there been some excitement surrounding this? Are there people that, in particular, people are excited to see up there eating some hot dogs, or people smack talking? What's the vibe around Sumner leading up to this?
Yes, I've heard a lot of I guess, commotion regarding who's going to be in and who's out, the entertainment of it all. I know there will be a couple of brothers that will be competing.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting. Good competition. We are also willing to accept more participants if anybody's interested. So on the Sumner Commercial Club Facebook page, if you want to reach out to Sarah, if you'd still like to be a part of the hot dog eating contest, we'll always take more. We think that's going to be a great event.
All right. So you've got hot dogs on weight in order to beat. How do you even begin to know how many hot dogs you're going to need? How do you estimate that number? I guess that's my number one question with this.
I think, lucky for us, we will also be having an all-you-can-eat hot dog buffet.
Oh, okay. So you've got them ready.
Yes. So I think we'll overshoot. And any that don't get eaten, we will just be able to serve the community all of those hot dogs also. So
That sounds
it'll
good.
work out.
Awesome. Sounds like a blast. So new events people are familiar with. Where do we want to start on talking about the weekend?
Well, I think after the parade, I mean, that's a big event, and it draws a large crowd. But after the parade, there's foot races, money pile for the kids. There's all these different family-friendly activities that people can participate in. The cheer team is doing a lunch in the school at the concession stand. After the parade, the FFA, they do a cow pipe bingo. If you don't know what that is, you're just going to have to come and see it for yourself. We're grateful for the Irwins pulling together the car show after the parade. That's always fun to see everybody's different vehicles and some tractors and things like that on display. And that's fun. The rodeo's in the afternoon. It's just a really family-friendly, small-town atmosphere. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's having a nice time. And then we've got some park activities too.
Yes. And if I mentioned the Sumner Commercial Club Facebook page, I know we had somebody post the pictures of the bounce houses for this year. We have some pretty big ones, some water slides and things like that. So that is going to be awesome in the park. And that starts at noon after the parade. So that's going to be awesome. We'll also have face painting. And then to cool down, you can come over to the vendor show in the community hall. And bingo starts at 2 in the community hall also. So that's going to be great.
Right. Bingo,
Yes.
always popular for
Right.
sure.
Once it starts getting hotter in the afternoon, it's the air conditioned place to be. It's
Yes.
fun and cold.
Yes, certainly. And I always say, Main Street is a good place to start. People will kind of point you what direction to go, or you'll kind of get a feel for the flow. But Sumner is a walkable town. That's always the big benefit. We always take our family into town. We find a place to park, and then you can walk everything from there on out. It's pretty easy to get around.
Yeah, and it's worth noting, you better get here early if you want a place to park, because the town is very full, very busy, but it's a really exciting time. And you're right. I mean, the whole town is, 6 or 7 blocks long?
Yes.
So you can easily walk from anywhere in town to anywhere you want to be. So we always look forward to seeing everybody here on the 3rd and the 4th.
It's kind of like a Husker game day. Everyone has their strategies on when to show up and where they like to park, isn't it? That's kind of interesting.
That's a good analogy. It is like a Husker game day. Everybody's here, everybody's dressed festively, and everybody's just having a good time.
Well, we get into the afternoon. You mentioned the bingo and the vendor show, and then on into Saturday evening is where you get into the live music and entertainment side of things. And then, of course, fireworks at dusk. It's all just about making the day what you want to make it. We've talked in the past about maybe some of the kids going home catching a nap so that they can get further past their bedtime on a Saturday, too.
The fire show, go ahead, Olivia.
No, I was just going to say that is important. There's stuff going on. We'll have stuff from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you can be busy the whole day. You can take a break in the middle, things like that. I think it'll be a full day, but there's plenty to do to stay busy.
It is. It makes a fun day. Plenty to eat, activities, just all kinds of ways to have fun in Sumner over the 4th of July holiday. The fireworks show, that's, the firemen manage that. And that is always just a really fun show, very, very fun and patriotic, and they do a wonderful job. You can sit in your vehicle if you want to watch a show. You can go sit in the stands at the ball fields if you want to watch a show up close, and it's just a really fun way to close out an exciting day.
Well, if we know anything about our local fire departments all across the region, they deserve to be able to celebrate and have some fun, because they've been working as hard, if not harder, than about anybody you can think of over the last several months, haven't they? They deserve a little bit of kick up your feet time, don't they?
Yeah, we were, Sumner was actually under an evacuation order earlier this year, and our firemen were working very hard to get control over that particular fire. Got within about a half a mile of town. So we're very grateful. These are important roles that are filled by volunteers, and they put a lot of effort and expertise and time and energy into that. So we're very grateful for our firefighters.
And you can come and thank them, folks, by seeing their efforts for the fireworks show. You can certainly go to that breakfast as well, which I think just nestles in perfectly there before that parade, gives people a place to gather. And people are going to put the blankets and the chairs out. They're just going to pop those out and then go over onto breakfast.
Save your spot.
Yep,
get your spot early.
Yes. I was going to also mention, when it comes to saving your spot, we will be starting the parade on the east side of the football field, going down Main Street and around the park, and then out of town west on Main Street.
Right.
And so setting up camp right there, if you're going to the breakfast, setting up camp right there in the park, finding a place to park, all of those types of things would be great. Over in front of the post office.
Yep.
You'll have plenty of area along the parade route to set up.
Yes.
Kids always like to be right up front, right? Because they're going to want to collect the little treats that come off of all the different parade entries. And you'll want to get your pictures up close, So it's a fun time. Come early, walk to your preferred viewing spot, and just have a good time.
There's two halves to a parade. You're either in it or you're watching it, and there's both sides require some strategizing when you come to Sumner. And when you're in the parade, you have to not throw all of your candy at the very beginning, because I learned the hard way the first year that I was here, and my brother-in-law and I were driving through the parade, and you can bring all the candy in the world. When you see all those kids along the route, you don't want to skip anybody, but it's really is a challenge to get that accomplished.
Yes.
And then you got to pick your spot along the route, taking that into mind, and you got to have a big enough bag to hold it all, right?
Yeah.
If you're watching.
Yeah, we see all kinds of strategies along the parade route. Kids with, little buckets that they go back and dump in a bigger container with their family, and then we've had people who throw out, other items, they'll throw out little small toys or Frisbees or all kinds of different items. So the kids have a wonderful time. It's really, again, it's just a great small town, family-friendly experience.
You got to bring your throwing arm, too, because people are set up 5 or 6 deep in some of these front yards. So be prepared for that, too.
That's right.
We've kind of talked about several different things throughout the Sumner schedule this weekend. Is there anything we didn't touch on enough that we wanted to mention as far as, and I'll ask you about what's going on here at Tubbs, Bruce, but anything we didn't touch on, Olivia, that we want to expand on some more?
The only thing I wanted to also let people know that we didn't mention is the amount of food and drinks we have. So the breakfast we talked about, the cheer lunch is extremely popular, raising money for the cheer team. We will also have a taco truck, food truck out, so El Sazon will be here. The Lemonade Shack, we will have 751 coffee truck. So there is no shortage of food and drink when you're here for the 4th of July celebration in Sumner.
Great. That sounds awesome. And Bruce, I always mention that the air conditioning inside of Tubbs is usually pretty popular, but also coming in just to kind of refresh yourself with what you offer here. Talk about what you've got going on, not only for the entertainment in front of your location here, but inside, both for Sumner, and then maybe talk about, if people aren't familiar with Tubbs Pub, outside of the 4th of July celebration.
Yeah, Tubbs Pub has been here for a long time. We were fortunate to take ownership of this business after Tubb and Carroll had operated it for 42 and a half years. And that's been almost 10 years ago now. So it's amazing how time flies. But Tubbs has been around a long time. It's a fixture in the region. People enjoy good home-cooked meals here. They enjoy using our party room for family gatherings and different club meetings and those kinds of things. We're always happy to serve all of those interests around our community. We have our regulars that come in for coffee and to play cards, and it's just a fun gathering place. And that's what my wife Jana and I wanted to do, was to keep it here, right? To make sure that Sumner had a fun place for everybody to enjoy all year long. And then during the 4th of July celebration, we sponsor the street dance out front. We have a lot of fun with that. The band Borderline this year is going to be a lot of fun. They have a great sound. People come from all over the area to watch Borderline. So I think that street dance after the rodeo on Friday the 3rd is going to be a lot of fun. And then after the parade, we open up for, just a quick hot lunch. If you want to come in here and enjoy, cool off a little bit. We always keep free ice water out front for everybody to enjoy, because these hot days, you do need to stay hydrated, and we want people to stay safe while they're out here enjoying a lot of excitement on probably a hot day.
Yeah.
And so that's fun, and we're here to serve the community year round, but we're especially happy to be here to help people have a good time on the 4th of July.
It should be a blasted time, and thank you for continuing to have Tubbs be a fixture in Sumner. It's important for these communities to have a place like Tubbs to go to.
Yeah.
And you think about it,
fun.
250 years, Tubbs has been here for a fifth of that, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So that's, when you think about it that way, it's pretty darn cool.
That is a long time, and it's just been a really wonderful experience for us to be here to see our friends and help everybody have a nice time around the table together.
Well, it won't be hard to have a fun time in Sumner this weekend, folks. Some of the activities have been happening in the days and weeks leading up to the 4th of July, but Saturday is the big day. That's the big day. The longest part of the schedule is on Saturday, but it gets started on Friday. So you get off work on Friday, get out here. If there's any rodeo that you make it to this year, Sumner's is a pretty good one to make sure you
Sumner's
get it
a good
to.
one. We get a lot of riders. We've got, I don't want to overlook, on Thursday night, we've got that Rodeo Calcutta, and it's always important that we get good buyers, to help support the rodeo club. And it's a good time. Rodeos are across the Midwest. I mean, they're just a fixture in a lot of communities, and the Sumner Rodeo has been it's been a attraction for many people for my lifetime. It's been a long time.
Well, I know I don't have to tell you two this, but have fun this weekend.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
It will be a fun weekend.
It certainly will.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
All right, folks, thank you for joining us from Sumner. We'll have a video replay of our whole broadcast going up on the Sand Hills Express Facebook page later on today, so make sure you check that out. We'll also have a story up on sandhillsexpress.com with the full Sumner 4th of July schedule so that you know where you're going and what you're doing. But the number one thing to do is just come to Sumner. Figure it out when you get here, and a great time is waiting. Thanks again one last time to our sponsors that made it possible for us to be here talking all things Sumner: Rocks Underground, Beatty Family Farms, Slacker Heating and Air, Custer County Feeders, Stevens Welding, the Sumner Saddle Club, 5 Points Bank, and our host this morning, Tubbs Pub. With that, we'll send it back to Dave and Brent in the studio.
All right. Thank you very much. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, always is. I've got to get over there and see the parade. I've heard so many things about their parade and how big it is. Of course, he talked about that. But, yeah, they know how to do it right in Sumner.
They do. And they also have good sponsorship for all their events and for this remote broadcast that you just heard and hopefully enjoyed hearing about. Tubbs Pub, the host today, known for their home-cooked meals and friendly atmosphere, and offering live music this Friday night, as mentioned, with Borderline, 5 Points Bank, with locations in Sumner, Grand Island, Kearney, Hastings, Lincoln, Elkhorn, and Omaha. The Sumner Saddle Club inviting you to the rodeo. Just heard about that, July 3rd and 4th. Stevens Welding, Dwayne enjoys helping the community of Sumner and providing welding services to the area. Custer County Feeders, located in Oconto, offer many possibilities for maximizing your cattle profits. Slacker Heating and Air, Scott, a proud supporter of Sumner activities. Beatty Family Farms, Jeff and Bart, supporting the community of Sumner. And Rocks Underground. Doc Weiler serves central Nebraska with expertise in water and irrigation services. Thank you very much for your sponsorship for the remote broadcast, and I'm sure you'll see these same names on other activities, sponsorships in Sumner itself.
Yep,
and
for
O'Connell,
sure.
for that matter. You know,
yeah.
It's all one big family down that way. So, Brent, that's the show for today. A very busy
Okay.
one.
All right.
Yeah, very busy. As a matter of fact, we'll probably go take care of some other business and come back and have some monkey business tomorrow.
Well, that sounds good to me. I'll be here.
All right.